What I'd fix if my med spa was slow right now. If my med spa suddenly got slow, like bookings dropping, empty slots on the schedule, or revenue starting to dip, these are the first things I would fix immediately. And I'm not talking about panicking, slashing prices, or running desperate promotions. I'm talking about the actual levers that drive clients into your business. Because the truth is, most med spas don't have a client problem. They have a visibility, positioning, or offer problem. So today, I'm breaking down exactly what I would do step by step if my med spa slowed down tomorrow. And if you're an injector or med spa owner who feels like your business has plateaued, this video is definitely for you. I'd fix visibility first. The first thing I would look at is visibility, because if bookings are slow, the first question you need to ask yourself is, are enough people seeing you? If you're doing things correctly, more visibility should translate to more bookings. This is a numbers game. A lot of injectors rely heavily on word of mouth. And while referrals are amazing, they're not enough if you want consistent growth. If my med spa slowed down, I would immediately increase my visibility. And I do this often through posting consistently on social media. Are you in your stories? Maybe you need more interactive content like you performing the services. I did this and it automatically increased my views and that upped bookings. You can post client testimonials. People love a good reaction video. Take time to look at what content gets the most views. This is probably a good indicator of what people are interested in you for. Showcase your work. It shows that you are getting traffic through the door. People are coming to you. Educating clients. A lot of clients come to me because they say I educated them. Yes, these videos don't do as well as reels, but your serious prospective clients are going to watch them. Talking on camera. Everyone wants to know who will be performing the work. When I hired a new injector, people were reluctant to book with her at first. When I started showcasing her on my page, her bookings increased. Clients don't just book the best injector, they book the injector they see the most. Visibility builds trust. If people see you explaining treatments, showing results, and talking about what you do, you become the authority in their mind. So the first question I'd ask myself is, am I actually showing up enough? Or am I expecting bookings from content I posted 2 weeks ago? Let's be proactive and implement small changes instead of harping on what's going wrong in our heads. I'd fix my content strategy. The next thing I would fix is the content. I need to make content that actually converts. A lot of med spas post pretty content, you know, those pretty graphics. I used to make them until I realized they don't work on social media as much. The content game has changed. Pretty content doesn't always bring clients. Your content should answer the questions clients are already asking in their heads. Does filler look natural? Will tox freeze my face? Is this treatment worth it? Who should I trust? If my med spa slowed down, I would immediately start posting before and after transformations, educational videos, client reactions, FAQs I get in my DMs. And honestly, some of the best content is just talking directly to the camera, explaining treatments, breaking down myths, showing people you actually know your craft. Because when clients feel educated, they feel confident booking. I'd look at my offers. The next thing I would evaluate is my offers. Sometimes business slows down because your services are positioned as single treatments instead of solutions. For example, instead of just offering lip filler, you might offer lip enhancement with shaping and balancing. Instead of offering filler, you offer facial balancing packages. Clients do not always know what they need. They just know something feels off about their face. So if bookings slow down, I would look at my services and ask, am I selling treatments or am I selling results? Because people don't buy syringes, they buy confidence. Another thing you can do is offer model pricing. This gets clients in the door and also gets you content. And if you're an injector watching this and you want to build a stronger aesthetic business, I actually teach this inside my courses. I break down how to structure your treatments, how to position your offers, and how to attract higher quality clients. I also created my Ultimate Med Spa Guide, which walks you through the fundamentals of building and growing your practice. I'll link everything below if you want to check it out. So now let's keep going. I'd reconnect with my existing clients. Another thing I would immediately do if my med spa slowed down is reconnect with the clients I already have. Most med spas are sitting on hundreds of past clients, but they're not following up. Clients may need tox refreshes, filler maintenance, skin treatments. But life gets busy. So I would send out email reminders, text campaigns, specials for returning clients. Sometimes an extra $10,000 in revenue a month is already sitting in your client list. You just need to remind people you're there. Ever so often, I run a reactivation campaign with an offer to my existing clients, and it always brings in extra cash flow. You're possibly leaving thousands of dollars on the table because you are scared to reach out to your past clients. I check my booking experience. Another area I would look at is the booking process. If booking your services feels complicated, clients are gonna move on. Things I would check. Is my booking link easy to find? Is pricing transparent? Can someone book an appointment in under 60 seconds? The easier it is for someone to book with you, the more likely they will. You never want someone excited to see you, but they can't figure out how to book. You should also ask yourself if you have enough availability. The further out a client has to wait to see you is the less interest they have. Also, if they've booked you weeks out, there's more likely of a chance of them canceling. The excitement has died down, things come up, so these are also things you want to consider. I'd stop waiting for perfect. This is a big one, and I can't stress this enough. A lot of injectors slow themselves down by waiting for perfect conditions, perfect lighting, perfect content, perfect branding, perfect confidence. But the truth is, the injectors who grow the fastest are usually just the ones who show up consistently. They post, they educate, they engage with their audience, and they show their work. Over time, people begin to trust them. Consistency beats perfection every single time. A lot of times, I don't think a post is worthy of being on my timeline. So what do? I post them on stories and keep them as a highlight. I even run them as ads, and those actually tend to be the ones that do better than the perfect shot. I was even discussing this with a friend the other day, that a lot of your well-curated posts tend not to do as well as the ones you just piece together. Content is changing. Prospective clients want more organic content. I would focus on authority. Another thing I would fix if my Medspa slowed down is authority. Clients want to feel like they're going to the best, not the cheapest. So I would position myself as the expert in my area. So this means explaining treatments, showing advanced cases, talking about facial balancing, educating clients on safety. Authority builds premium demand, and premium demand means you don't have to compete on price. I'd post myself attending conferences and workshops. You may think that your audience doesn't want to see this, but they love these things. When I post this type of content, it does really well, and they are some of my top performing posts. The truth about slow seasons. Now I want to say something important. Every business has slow moments, even successful med spas. But slow periods are actually a great time to improve your systems, to improve your marketing, refine your offers, and to strengthen your brand. I like to use this time to look at what's working and what's not. What can I improve upon? Sometimes you really just need a break, because when things pick back up, you're going to the next level. So if my med spa slowed down tomorrow, these are the things I'd fix immediately. Increase visibility, improved content, strengthening my offers, reconnecting with clients, and simplifying booking. I'd position myself as the authority, because growth in this industry is not random, it's built. One decision at a time. And if you're an injector or med spa owner trying to scale your business, make sure you subscribe, because I share a lot of real strategies on this channel. And if you want help building your own aesthetic business, check out my courses and guides linked below. I'll see you in the next video.